Hello everyone! Today we're looking at the 2021 Chevrolet Blazer LT. Now, here is your key fob. It is your newer style Chevy key fob with lock, unlock, remote start, trunk release, and panic. Let's go ahead and remote start it. So you can see the engine does start right up. Press the remote start button and it will turn off. The Blazer does come equipped with keyless entry. Press the Chrome button once to unlock the driver's door and press it again to lock all the doors. And just press it again in order to lock the doors. As you can see, you do have blind spot monitoring. Standard on all Blazers. Since this is the LT, of course, it does have a black cloth interior. To be honest, I wish they would have put leatherette or even leather at this price point. But I guess Chevy didn't want to put leather or leatherette. I wish they would have put leatherette or leather instead of cloth. Now, this interior isn't bad. It isn't like the most luxurious interior, but it's adequate. I mean, it's decent. It's pretty comfortable, but I wish it would have added more features. Let's go ahead and start it up. Of course, with any modern vehicle, just keep your key fob inside the interior of the vehicle, put your foot on the brake, and then press the console button in order to start up the vehicle. And as you can see, you do have your very typical GM gauges. You can find these gauges in many GM vehicles. And this Blazer does have a 4-spoke vinyl wrapped steering wheel. I wish it would have been leather wrapped, especially for the price point. Your 9-speed automatic transmission with your lower gear selection. To be honest, the gear shifter feels a little bit clunky, but it isn't bad. When you place it into reverse, of course, backup camera appears. Nice quality with trajectory lines that turn when you turn the steering wheel. And if you wish, you can turn off the trajectory lines. But I'm going to leave them turned on because trajectory is very helpful. You also have lower gear selection. And you have all your stereo mounted controls to interact with your screen right here in the middle and your infotainment system. Let's go over some of the menus. The screen in the middle. So you have all your cruise control settings and voice command, hang up calls. And those are all the menus. You can see you can turn on or off auto start stop, hazards. Here's your touchscreen or infotainment system. You have your media, phone, as well as your Wi-Fi hotspot, settings, all of your vehicle settings, infotainment system settings, Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, OnStar, And climate controls. So right now the climate's off, so I'm going to turn it on. As you can see, right here, you can control your climate controls. You can also control the climate controls through the knobs. Put it on hot or colder. Turn on the type of circulation that you want, the different zones. You can turn it on or off. You can sync, all those settings. All of your hard buttons, such as home buttons, track. And here's your screen, your second screen besides the main screen. Three-stage heated seats for the front driver and the front passenger. All of your AC controls right here. Same thing as in the infotainment system, just hard buttons so that you don't have to go in the menu. And I definitely prefer these buttons instead of the infotainment system to change the climate. Now here you control your temperature, dual zone climate control, and it's the same way that you control it in the Camaro. Cubby space, gear shifter. Again, I wish it was a lot smoother. It's a little clunky. Your parking sensors. You have 3 drive modes. You have normal, then snow, and then sport. These drive modes are very similar to the GMC Terrain drive modes, except that the GMC Terrain I reviewed did not have sport mode. You have 2 cup holders as well as your leather armrests with a 12-volt power outlet. Pretty comfortable. And I have to say, the seats are pretty supportive. They're nice and comfy. And just press right here, and the glove box will open. It is electronic. You can turn on or off traction control. Your headlight controls. You can turn on or off automatic headlights. Gauge dimmer brightness as well as your electronic parking brake. Your door lock controls. Very satisfying noise. And that's all for the main cabin. I mean, it's pretty basic, but I have to say, interior is a very comfortable interior. So let's go ahead and check out the rear seats. So as you can see, here are your rear seats. Just by looking at it, you can see there's plenty of space back here. Now I'm 5'4", and I have plenty of space back here, even with the seat only lined up to the B pillar. 2 pockets, your 2 air vents, a USB-C and a USB port. And when I sit in the middle seat, it's not actually cramped. There isn't a huge hump in the middle. You have your cloth armrest right here, 2 cup holders. I wish they would have wrapped the armrest in leather, to be honest. Yes, definitely a leather armrest would have been nice. And here's a glimpse of what it looks like from the rear seats. Let's go ahead and check out the cargo space. Press right here, and the tailgate will release. And as you can see, your typical mid-sized 2-row SUV, since there's in a 3rd row, there's an abundant amount of space back here. lots and lots of room to fit lots of items. You can fit like 2 dogs back here or 1 dog back here, and they'll be comfortable. You can even put their bed back here, and they could sleep on the road and be safe because they'll be protected. Let's go ahead and check out our exterior by turning on the headlights and the hazards. Now here are your 5-spoke alloy wheels. This exterior color we're looking at is known as Cajun Red Tint Coat. And this one does have the 3.6 liter V6, but the base engine is a 2.5 liter turbo, 4-cylinder. Now I have to say, this Blazer is actually good looking. I really like the headlight design. The front design not that much, but I like the back design. And the interior isn't like the most fancy, since this is the LT and it's Chevy and it's a not like a luxury car, but I have to say it has a decent interior. It has everything you really need. It's got dual zone climate, it's got a nice touchscreen, it's comfortable. It doesn't have all the tech I would like it to have, but it's just a nice comfortable vehicle. A great vehicle to rent, for example. It's a great rental car. Let's go ahead and shut it down. As you can see, you have your rear seat reminder. That's found in many GM vehicles, such as the Terrain, Yukon. Like, I think that every single GM vehicle has or almost every GM vehicle has the little ding for the seatbelt chime, for the rear seat reminder. So anyways, thank you so much for watching this review. I hope you enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.